In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I make my crash transitions. Let's say I wanted to add more elements after the first 8 bars. To make it more interesting, and at the same time make the transition smoother, I'll add a transition effect. This also signals to the listener that something is about to happen. So let's find a crash and put it into the project. Route it to a mixer insert. Now click on the crash once, and then click somewhere else in order to copy it there. Click on the upper left corner of the samples and select Make Unique. Double-click on it to bring up the sampler, and then click here to reverse the sample. As you can see, it's now reversed. Place it a little bit in front of the main crash to make it build up. Remember what I said about tension and release? Leave a little gap between them. This will cause a tiny bit of suspense. I like to add a little bit of reverb and delay. If it's a typical EDM track like this, then you don't need a whole lot. Just something basic to help add some overall ambience in the background. I'm just going to tweak this a little bit. I prefer to use reverb mainly on the mid frequencies, so let's take out some of the low and high end. The kick and the bass are going to be dominating the low end, and sounds like the hats and leads will be dominating the high end, so we don't want any unnecessary harmonics to clog up that space. You can use any reverb plugin for this, whatever you prefer. Let's add an EQ. The order of the processing is very important. If it's a very busy mix, I recommend sidechaining the reverb independently. The simplest way to do that is to use Patcher, or alternatively, set up a send track. Check out my send track tutorial if you want to know more about that. In Patcher, you can add several plugins and route the signal from one to the next. This is very useful because now we can add a sidechain plugin after the reverb to sidechain it independently. Let's roll off the low end a bit. If we bypass this, then we can adjust how much of the process signal gets through. Now, if it's a trance track or something more ambient, for example, then you typically want much more reverb and delay going on. Ambience is generally extremely important in trance music, so in that case, I would do something like this. It's not uncommon for this to go on almost until the next one comes in. That way you get some constant movement and ambience in the background. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know if there's any particular video you would like me to make next. Thanks for watching.